Doge is getting a lot of gas. Bitcoin may even be coming up a little bit as well. We are on day number 5 of the crypto bull market. A lot of people are afraid of exchanges right now, but nonetheless, we're still able to get these pumps. Coins like XRP, Doge, ETH, Matic, Bitcoin, some of the big names, they don't have trouble getting pumps. The coins on exchanges, Pro, those were having trouble getting pumps. Coins like FTT, they had really hard time getting pumps. How do you guys feel, YouTube? You guys have any opinion about the markets? We are seeing a little bit more buys coming in for Doge though. Bitcoin was trying to get a little bit of push here. Is it going to be able to get the push? We already had the hourly candle about 6 minutes ago. Coins like ETH were trying to run up a little bit as well. ETH was trying to run up a little bit as well. This is a big push up for ETH. Ethereum. Doge, all it takes is one Elon tweet and Doge can do another big run up, liquidate all those shorts ahead of it. What does it take to make the markets very bearish though? Another black swan. Crypto.com, if you study the on-chain data, you can see they lost a lot of volume. A lot of coins were moving off of Crypto.com. Look at these giant spreads on these cryptos as they are trying to push, like Doge. XRP is in a liquidation block, by the way. XRP is in a liquidation block. Man, oh man. Aren't some of these cryptos dipping? Some are trying to push. How is XRP doing? XRP is ripping faces off. Look at XRP getting that big push up there. Very interesting at how it's getting such a large push.
There's rumors about the lawsuit being settled tomorrow.
Oh yeah, some fake news actually came out as well. It's very devastating. That fake news caused the artificial pump that we've had earlier. And after that, people still kept buying in on that speculation. That speculation.
What was the fake news, bro?
Yeah, on Fox News today, they accidentally said that the Ripple lawsuit was gonna have some news tomorrow, but they waited until hours later. Came out and said that it was fake, that it was a accident.
What idiots.
They had a big fat headline though. Big fat headline on the news. Ethereum was getting some big buys up here as well. Bring it to 1260. But yeah, XRP after we had that fake news. I even tweeted about it. They had it on national TV. It's almost like if they did that with a stock. If that was a stock, it would have been a market manipulation. 100%. Even though it's unintentional. People were saying that maybe some of those people at Fox News had a long open before that aired. Nobody jumped in to stop it either. They let it air completely. And then waited until way later to come out and say, hey, this was a mistake. Sorry. By the time, like the moment the picture was on the TV, XRP started to run. Shorts were being liquidated left and right. Definitely need more. We need regulation on the news. We need more regulation on the news. Especially when it comes to anything with the markets.
Especially crypto. These guys don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Every time these guys report something fake, lawsuit. Make it so that they go completely bankrupt. Lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. A lot of people lost money today because of that fake news. Imagine you were in a short on XRP right when that news came out. My God, you would be furious. If it was a stock and you had to put on your stock and you lost money because of that, you could have sued the company. But we need less fake news in the world. Nobody wins from that fake news. When we look at these top of these liquidations, Bitcoin can go above 17,482 if it does finishes off these liquidations. That would be very beautiful, huh? Liquidate all the shorts. I'm for it. I'm down. I'd be happy if all these shorts got liquidated. They don't believe in the bull market. They're going to get the horns. These bulls are not imaginary. Look at XRP with the golden cross rolling in here. XRP with the golden fat cross rolling in here. Let's see how many scalps I can do while the bears are waiting for 10K Bitcoin. So far, over 52 scalps. 52 scalps. That's 52 opportunities the bears have already missed out on while they wait. I hope that Bitcoin they buy can do more than 52 times for their bag. I really do. That 10K and pray. Richard Hart might be off a little bit for Bitcoin, but this Black Swan event showed us how much people were willing to pay for Bitcoin even after a Black Swan, even after a crypto exchange went bankrupt. It held over 15,000 American US dollars. Let that sink in. How many scalps will I do while these bears are waiting for that 10K? Let's see how many trades I can do. I'm going to make this a challenge. I'm not even going to overtrade as well. I'm going to take it very moderately slow, very moderately scalping. Nothing crazy, nothing wild. Just chilling it here. Just chilling. Oh, look at XRP printing again. XRP is printing. My God. How many scalps are the bears missing out on waiting on that 10K Bitcoin? I do 60 scalps. That's like 60 big opportunities. I do 100 scalps. I can pay market price for Bitcoin right now and be better off than the bears waiting for that 10K. 100 scalps, I will buy 2 Bitcoin. Well, the market price while they're waiting on 10K. But hey, let's say that the bears are right. There's a big risk we could drop down to 10,350. Maybe I'll do 100 to 200 scalps, put some buy limits down there for Bitcoin, about $10,351, just in case. Wouldn't that be interesting if it fills? That would be very interesting. What do you think, YouTube? Are we in a bull market? Or do you think we are still at the bottom of that bear market? A lot of people think this is that transition. All of the analytics that study on-chain data think that this is the moment we're in transition. Some of those day traders, some of those scalpers, they may not be able to see it. They're too focused on that 1 minute chart. They have PTSD from that big Bitcoin crash, when it's already mapped out days before that FTX was going to go under, and people shorted FTT to the ground, resulting in the company losing billions of dollars. Peter Schiff thinks that this is a crypto extension, but he won't publicly say that he's shorting Bitcoin. No, he won't even post a position of shorting Bitcoin. Why? Because maybe he doesn't really feel that this is the end of crypto, and he doesn't want to get wrecked by the bulls publicly. Takes a lot of guts to come out and publicly say what you're doing, what you're trading. He'll talk bad about Bitcoin all the time, but he doesn't put his money, his reputation on the line. He could have opened a Bitcoin short and bought some gold to hedge his bets. He never said that though. What's up, little smokes? The Bears are going to be very, very, very distraught this week. 2 more days until day 7. That's going to be a very interesting day. Day 7 is going to be very interesting. I think day 7. That's the day of wreckage. Day 7 is that day of liquidations. Let's see here. What's up, Twisted Gloomy? How are you doing, buddy? Discord's very quiet. I don't hear anybody. Hopefully I'm not talking over anyone.
No one is talking.
Alright, that's good. Sometimes I just change the headset. Sometimes it has problems.
And everyone's just decompressing from being glued on the charts for like over a week.
That makes sense. Solo says, Tame, why is XRP pumping? Well, XRP's pumping. The last pump was legit. Coinbase is going to be able to defend XRP in court, Ripple. So they got the approval from a federal judge. So that's it. The actually true thing. And also FTX. Let's be real. FTX going under while Sam Bankman was regularly meeting with Gary Gensler from the SEC. Well, this is going to put a lot of pressure on Gary Gensler over the coming week. November 17th, mark your calendar. That will be day number 7 in the crypto bull market. Mark your calendar. I'll put it on the tweet as well. Here, so I'll put my tweet out there. You guys can copy it and you can add it to your TradingView charts. So I'll add it to a chart up here. This is gonna be XRP. And then I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna add my tweet to my XRP chart. Day number 7 in the crypto bull market, November 17th, is going to be very interesting. You don't want to miss your charts on November 17th. If you have plans on Thursday, you may want to Have your phone, your trading view alerts ready. November 17th. There are lots of traders that got wrecked lately. Lots of traders got wrecked. We cannot deny that fact. But even with all the retail traders that got wrecked, a lot of money wasn't really lost in crypto. It's still here. Still here. So, what do you think when smart money starts coming in after the storm? If we can get like a few more exchanges to get rid of their exchange tokens, like crypto.com getting rid of Crow, that will make the crypto space a lot healthier. It will have a lot less risk. I think those tokens should never be collateralized for loans. Even the Binance BNB should not be collateralized for loans. So we're going to be looking over the markets in the coming weeks, and we're going to see which companies are weak, which companies are strong. But so far, I see Ripple is ripping faces off here. Ripple is ripping up here through these liquidations. Isn't that interesting? Isn't it interesting what Ripple's doing here? And people are sitting on the sidelines. They're saying it's not a bull market. A lot of these coins are up by more than 30%, 40%. They don't think it fits their definition of bull market. Some people told me, they said that definition of bull market, things have to be up 20%. I can name 8 different cryptos already up 20%, some up 30%, some up 200%. The only ones lagging behind is really Bitcoin and Ethereum. But even Ethereum's up over 30% from a few months ago. So we'll see how many bears get wrecked in the coming days. How many bears are going to get destroyed, completely demolished?
Do you see that candle yesterday that got all those shorts? It was wild.
Yes,
5
sir.
minute candle.
Yes.
People get too comfortable shorting and going to bed. They get very comfortable opening a short and going to bed. Very comfortable. I can't do it. But hey, look. We have different risk tolerance, different trading strategies. If I win a trade from my long and somebody loses their trade from a short, I don't feel bad. It's a competition. Trading is not about family. Trading is not about community. If these NFT groups get you lured in and say, oh, you're part of the community, well, they're probably going to dump a bag on you. You're going to get wrecked. So, trade off of your strategy. Don't trade off of emotions. You do that emotional stuff, that kumbaya, you'll be just like Sam Bankman-Fried, or even worse. Look at liquidations. Look how many shorts were liquidated earlier this week. Look how many shorts got destroyed. They don't even know what to do now. They see Bitcoin's holding above 16K. They thought it was going to be 10K and pray. Their position is wrecked completely. They don't know what to do. They're sitting on their hands. They got liquidated. They got dry powder sitting there, but they don't know if they're going to buy up here as Bitcoin's coming or try to wait for another dip. Meanwhile, the scalpers are the one winning. We're digging through the dead bodies, looting what we can find inside this crypto market. No prisoners left behind. Liquidations left and right. You think the exchanges are the only one that know how to do liquidity hunting and stop loss? Oh no. Wait until tens of thousands of retail traders get access to data to do their own liquidity hunting. That's interesting. Liquidations are already starting. The non-believers are already getting wrecked. Look at all these XRP shorts getting wrecked as well. How far is XRP up, by the way, from the dip? Let's just, from the dip down there, XRP is only up by about 17%. A lot of those bears did not see this happening.
Hey, Tang.
Hey,
I was talking, everybody talking earlier, the other day about Robinhood.
yes, sir.
I withdrew $1,000 this morning, and I already have it.
That's good. Cash, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Well, they deposited on my card. But yeah.
And by the way, if anybody has trouble using Robinhood user interface, I'll help you, but you need to get off Robinhood as soon as possible. You need to be off Robinhood as soon as possible. Weekends have been shaken out of the market. I know I have a paper hands rule on my Discord. That's for the people that take profits. But the weekends, the people that buy high, sell low, they're getting shaken out of the market. Wait until the bears run out of cash. Wait until the bears get cash poured down here. I'm not talking about the smart money bears. I'm talking about the retail bears who try to short Bitcoin down here. I mean, what's the most Bitcoin can go? $1? It's not really huge profits. It's not really huge profit shorting it from here to $1 if you think it's going to go there. Because if it goes up to 32K, price doubled, it's going to be really hard to defend a short, especially a short's worth defending. So what's the most you think Bitcoin will go down? Any bears want to chime in? And if you're going to enter a short, what's your liquidation prices? What's your strategy for taking profits on that short? Lots of liquidations. It's a nasty thing to see, but it's necessary. Everyone cannot win.
I guess that's one strategy is shorting down till at least till the monthly's in oversold territory because it still hasn't been oversold on Bitcoin.
All right, I'll give that one to you.
And waiting till inflation peaks because then that'll be a signal for potential turnaround in the stock market and Bitcoin for the first time in history. But yeah, it's pretty wild right now. All these liquidations and shorts are getting eaten up.
Yeah, I can see people shorting on this time frame as well. I understand that logic. We just got completely overbought in the hourly 5 minutes for a lot of these cryptos. But what do you think happens? Look, let me be 100% transparent. I'm not trying to come off as rude or anything. I'm just trying to ask questions. I'm in a Bitcoin short. I'm in an Ethereum short. I cannot hold these for long term. Full transparency. We are overbought in these short time frames. But currently, guys, is anybody planning on shorting and holding it for a long time, or you think it's only for a short time? Because I see more people here, they're opening up longs, holding it for a long time. I'm in profit on my Ethereum short. I opened it earlier because I did a risky XRP play. My logic is if XRP dumps, Ethereum's probably going to be dumping as well. So XRP did not dump though. It just kept running and running and running. So my ETH short's up a lot in profit. And if these cryptos cool down on the short time frame, the shorts will print. But other than that, this coming week, the PPI data, we already have the midterm results. It's a lot of stuff that could happen. But there's also bullish things. China said that they will not invade Taiwan. Ukraine is talking about being ready for peace. So there's definitely a lot of bullish things happening in the markets right now. A lot of bullish things happening in the markets right now. XRP is almost done liquidating these shorts on the short time frame. It can go up to like 39, but after 39, it's going to be a little bit harder to push without some really good news tomorrow. Without like super good news tomorrow, above 39, that's going to be a very hard push.
What do you reckon about the Crypto.com CEO? Did you see that interview? You reckon he's full of shit or what? He seems to be dancing around a bit and not.
I didn't see the interview, but somebody showed me on-chain data.
There's heaps of holes in it.
They lost a lot of customers or they lost a bunch of crypto. He's being very quiet though.
And there's also something about his past companies he ran were dodgy as well, and he did the similar thing where he just shut them down like pretty much out of nowhere, and a lot of people got scammed and lost money.
Yes, sir. This is good, really create the Black Swan that gives you guys that $10,000 Bitcoin. Definitely you can see that $10,000 Bitcoin from this Black Swan. So man, if the XRP news comes out tomorrow and positive PPI, woo, it's like money fell from the sky. So we're seeing in the markets today, we've been uptrending almost all day, right, for Bitcoin? Almost all day. Since the first time I drew that, I drew a buy block earlier, we spiked up. People took profits. I drew a second buy block without a lot of confidence. We went up a little bit. And then I drew that last buy block, and then we went up a lot. So from the not much confidence, we went up over 3.69% on Big Daddy Bitcoin. Even from the one with confidence, my buy block with confidence, we went as far as 3%. So even here, people taking profits like 2%. If you can do a 2% take profit on Bitcoin, that's almost like 4 to 5% on an altcoin like Doge. So if I measure Doge right here, Doge went as far as 3.3%, and even right here, it's already 1.2%. So Doge is coming down a lot faster. I'm not going to draw sell blocks. That's for you guys to determine, because if we're in a bull market, some of these dips are just small dips. And each individual has to determine, is it just a small dip or is it going to keep ripping? XRP is almost done with this liquidation block though. Here's what XRP does. Sometimes it'll come up, it'll liquidate shorts. It'll cool down. People get tricked into shorting it. They think it's going to come down. Once there's a nice little accumulation in shorts, boom, it wicks up, liquidates all those shorts, and does a nice grind up. We've seen XRP do this behavior before when we had that resistance around 50 cents. People just kept getting demolished. People are laughing about Bored Ape Yacht Club's price floor dropping drastically. I mean, NFTs are going to bleed the most during these times. A lot of people view NFTs as garbage, so they will bleed the most during these times. Some stick around, but some lost drastic value. Not only did Bored Ape Yacht Club lose value from the price of Ethereum dropping, but people also started lowering the price that they were willing to take on the Ethereum. It went from 120 Ethereum down to 80 Ethereum, down to 60 Ethereum, down to 50 Ethereum. Pretty soon, probably people are going to take 10 Ethereum if they think market's going to be really bad, or even if they think we're going to recover. Some people want that Ethereum so that they can scalp. Oh, look, we lost another half Ethereum on the floor price. So people have been dumping quite hard, I might add. Dumping quite hard their bags on there. Probably not the best time to buy a Bored Ape Yacht Club, especially after Yuga Labs kind of delaying their promises, right? Their metaverse is garbage right now. They sold you guys a bunch of NFTs, but it doesn't mean anything. It's not connected to anything great. They sold you an idea. Hopefully that idea is worth it. You know what you can't do with an idea, though? You can't do 100 scalps with an idea. You can sit there and bag hold that idea, though.
Can you cook it up and eat it for dinner?
No, sir. You can't even cook it or eat it if you're really starving. This could look nasty for Bitcoin if it does a full retrace here. $300 drop. $300 drop would be devastating. $300 drop for Bitcoin. That would wreck a lot of positions, I imagine. Maybe it will come down a little bit lower into this block down here. There's a scam wick 15 too. That would be really disgusting for Bitcoin. I think if Bitcoin comes down that hard, a lot of these altcoins would come down quite hard as well in these shorter time frames. So I tell people that this is a bull market, but just because it's a bull market, you should not do degen stuff like buying stuff when it completely overbought. If you like it when it's completely overbought, buy it when it's oversold. When that RSI indicator is very low, under 20, under 25, when we're down there in the teens. When Bitcoin is completely oversold, that's when you buy, not when it's completely overbought.
And the fact that the Dixie popped out of that range for the last like 50 days or whatever is quite a strong signal for the Dixie, right? It's that it's actually managed to break that range.
Yeah.
After so long.
Yeah. So the news from China and the news from Ukraine and Russia, that's really pushing on the Dixie. It'll give a little bit more confidence for people to buy euros. A lot of those macro people are so busy looking at charts, they don't realize what's happening in these countries. And I already posted a long time ago. I said the chances of China invading Taiwan were like 0%. They're not going to destroy their entire economy for thousands of years just to launch a small war against Ukraine. It'd be senseless. A lot of these cryptos were getting overbought. Look how long it took us to get the Death Cross. It took us a long time to get the Death Cross. Let's see how many hours from the Golden Cross to Death Cross. 6 hours. My God. How many times have you seen Bitcoin getting buy pressure climbing steadily for 6 hours? Oh, that's a long time. That was really long for Bitcoin. Really long up there for Bitcoin. You know what I think was funny about Alameda going bankrupt too? Because the story goes like this. Sam Bankman took client funds from FTX, loaned it out to Alameda. Alameda was buying tokens before FTX was going to list them. They were buying coins like ETHW before FTX were going to list them. Now, I bought a lot of ETHW as well because I thought these futures were going to list them. But unfortunately for me, FTX went bankrupt. So my go-to plan, I shorted FTT just to maximize the profits during that time. But eventually, how do you go bankrupt? How do you lose margin trades if you're doing this type of behavior? I don't understand. They know exactly what FTX was going to do. I think they used too high leverage. Alameda was famous for going after people. Some of the best traders on FTX. I'm talking about people trading with millions of dollars on futures. Alameda would have that data and go after them, trying to liquidate those individuals.
Yeah, and the fact that they could change the orders and the software wouldn't pick it up is intense.
Yes, sir.
And if there was something with they were trading lots of wrapped Solana, but it wasn't truly wrapped. It wasn't even tied to Bitcoin. It was just basically nothing. And
Yeah.
that they were going to eventually just transfer everything that they transferred to Alameda back into FTX.
That wrapped Bitcoin, yes. Nothing. They didn't even have the Bitcoin to back up the wrapped Bitcoin.
Yeah, and was it wrapped Solana as well that it wasn't even real, like tied to anything.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sam was not the fall guy, Christine. I don't think Sam was the fall guy. He had access to the systems. He knew what was going on with the trades. He was the one meeting the politicians. He was the one behind his Twitter account. He was the one that took funds away from FTX to give to Alameda. He's the one that sent the transactions. What happened though, he got caught away in his own lies. Even he started believing his own lies. So FTX was insolvent over 1 year ago, basically, and selling customers fake crypto and getting revenue from the platform. So about 1 year ago, they already started having insolvency issues. And I believe it's because they loaned out their money to Alameda, and Alameda had no collateral. So when Alameda lost that money on futures trading, which I need to add is very risky, especially using other people's money. Like, look, I'll do futures trading all day long on my account. I'll do like 100 scalps if I really need to, my money. But other people's money, especially without their permission, that's disgusting. And your risk tolerance and your stress will go up even higher. You can't use other people's money and sleep at night while doing futures.
And counterfeiting their own tokens as well, like, and then using people's money to counterfeit. Like, it's just, the layers are just so thick right now.
Right. They should have just reached out to me. Like, if they would have they would have paid me like $800,000. They would not have been insolvent. My go-to plan to save them. Alameda loads up on more ETHW. Not super high leverage. And then boom. FTX, the moment Binance gets Binance Suite that they're going to sell, they short as much money as possible for the FTT tokens. And they would have made billions of dollars. Sure, FTT token would have went to the ground, but it already was going to the ground regardless of what they did. So,
but wouldn't that still be using client funds to be able to get out of that position?
yeah, but then you'll have your client funds. Look, it's the perfect strategy, because when you use your client's funds for that, because they were using it anyways, you're shorting FTT anyways. So when you need to buy that back for the customers that need the FTT, you buy it back. But then you'll have billions of dollars. I'm talking about they could have made 10 times their bag. They could have turned that 13 billion into over 130 billion. Not only would they have enough to buy all the Bitcoin, all the Ethereum, all the Doge, all the crypto that their clients had that was gone, they would have been able to buy that and have over $100 billion just sitting there chilling. But Sam panicked. I guess there was some drug usage as well, from what I've heard in these spaces. So he panicked. He didn't really do the total play.
How do you legitimize that you're still using people's money to, even though it might go back to them? How do you legitimize it in that moment?
No, he's already got it in the account. He's already moved their money off books. It's not even in the company anymore. It's already over in Alameda accounts.
Yeah, it seems like he's trying to just do another arbitrage but within his own companies.
Right. But he didn't short FTT with the money. That Alameda should have shorted FTT as much leverage as possible. And then they should have been able to cushion that with some market sales on the FTX side to get things rolling, to make people think that it was Binance dumping. But Sam, he wasn't thinking. He was too busy thinking about how to escape. And that's why I tell you guys, don't focus on the small things in crypto. Focus on the big things. The moment you start thinking about how to get away, how to escape reality, like if you're in a futures trade and losing that trade and you think of, how do I escape reality? Do I meditate? Do I pray? You're already losing the trade even more. You need to focus on how you're going to win. You get a little bit of hunger. You already ate your dinner, but you get a little bit of hunger. You want to go out and get pizza or something? Nah. Don't stop futures trading to go get pizza. Like, either close your positions and go get it, or yeah, don't focus on small things while trading futures.
And you reckon he was just buying his time, be able to he was hoping that this bill would get passed and that all the palms would be greased with the politicians, and then that would just be in effect? That's what it seems like almost that moment where it's too hard to go back once the legislation goes through?
Well, here's the bad thing about the legislations. Eventually they're going to try to get rid of wash sales. That's going to make my scalping like a lot harder. I'll still be able to scalp, but I'll have to use a strategy where I take no losses on the same coin. And what if they say that Doge and SHIB are similar, that counts as a wash sale? Well, there's going to be a lot of arguing with the IRS. They already count like two different stocks, but the same industry as like wash sale sometimes. So it's going to definitely be a lot more money to pay tax advisors. But nonetheless, I'll still be able to scalp even when they do the wash sale rule. I think it's going to drive a lot of the crypto people out of America. Nothing's stopping me from getting on an airplane, flying somewhere else, and earning my profits in another country, spending my money.
Come hang out over here, mate. Come hang out in Oz.
Yeah. What's your capital gains stats over there? Do you even have like a big company that collects taxes over there?
Yeah, bro. ATO.
November 17th. Mark your calendars. You don't want to miss it.
What's on the 17th?
Something big's going to happen. I'll be streaming on November 17th, Thursday. It's going to be a wild day. It's going to be day number 7 of the crypto bull market.
You don't have to. You're not entitled to any capital gains tax. You'll pay 30% tax net on capital gains.
Oh nope, not coming there then. If I go to Philippines, it's 0% capital gains tax. No wash sale rules.
But it's like something like 30 or 50 million till the tax threshold in company over here. That's pretty fucking good.
Oh, 30 million until you have to pay that tax?
Something like that, yeah. And you get, especially if you go like real estate or anything like that, you get a lot more incentives and, yeah.
I don't think I want to move to Australia though.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, I have other reasons for moving to other countries though. Like
Where would-
Philippines,
where would you go?
0% capital gains tax, and it's good location. I can visit my friends in Singapore, Taiwan very easily. The flights are super cheap out of there as well.
You could just set up an entity over there and have your address. You don't even need to move there.
I think they do the passport check for taxes. Not sure.
Hey, Tame,
Hello.
just be careful about all the venomous snakes over there. Dude, there's like all different types of elaprids and cobras over there.
I'm mostly being in the cities.
You think snakes care about all that?
Nah, snakes are chill, bro. You guys are always worried about snakes.
Spoken like a true Australian.
There's people telling you that MicroStrategy would be margin called at 13,500. They're lying to you. MicroStrategy has room to put more collateral up if Bitcoin goes to $3,750. I don't know why these guys are spreading this FUD.
What state are you in, Tame? I've been trying to guess your accent and I still can't figure it out.
American.
Oh, that was a lame answer.
You didn't know I'm American?
America.
American, home of the brave, land of the free.
West Coast.
No, I live in North Carolina. That's the East Coast. You were
Heard
close
it's
though.
beautiful.
About 3,000 miles away, but yeah. But yeah, so basically ETH-W. ETH-W would have been a very perfect play for Alameda if FTX just listed it, but they were delaying listing it. And Binance knew that they were having trouble, so Binance knew that if they listed ETH-W, Alameda would have made a quick $4 billion. So Binance did not list it. And then Alameda had to dump all their ETH-W, which is why we're under that $4 support, by the way. But ETH-W is still holding its ground up here. Found some support around $3.75 since earlier. If Elon did not own Twitter right now, do you think we would have had those Twitter spaces? I mean, will those Democrats in charge of Twitter try to kick all of us off those Twitter spaces to protect their friends that received over $40 million from Sam Bankman-Fried? It's a very interesting topic.
I'm still just trying to, like, what the fuck was he actually thinking he was going to be, like, exiting or doing. Like, just it seems too delusional to be true.
Well, when you lie enough,
That
you start believing your own lies. He believed his own lies enough. And he got wrecked. He got wrecked.
And how is he still able to stay in the Philippines? I mean, in Bahamas, without being exited straight back?
Some people are saying what he did's not really illegal, and the FBI agent said that America, we have to take time. They have to take time and process this. People have to make claims. They have to build their case. They can't just go out and arrest them. People have to make claims and everything. So we'll see. If he goes to Dubai, though, they're not gonna send him from Dubai to America. There's no treaty, so if he goes to Dubai, I don't think he would get arrested.
I think that actually ties into extradition laws, though.
Ether says, "Hey Tame, if Elon asked you out, would you go out with him?" Probably not. I'm not into men. But if he asked me out, if he asked me to be a wingman, yes.
Okay, never mind.
But the way that Ether worded that question, no.
Yeah, it made me think of that movie with like Richard Gere and his wife and that island, and it was like, name your price. It's like, well, wait a minute, that's a whole other conversation.
So I do list a lot of my trades, but not all of them in Discord Brick, because I'm in micro scalping mode. So right now I have about 20 different trades open. All the trades are hedged, and I take profits at certain points. So that's really hard to follow along. But and if you share your entry channel on Discord, you can see my last big entry for Doge for the big bag at 5.882 cents. And then you can see my DGen entry for the 200 times bag with the $0 liquidation. I'm making a website called onlyscalps.com, and then I'll make a Discord channel only for my entries. It will show my entries and exits when I enter in a closed position. And I'll put like maybe 1 or 2 different cryptos for those, and try to post like a few times per week for people that are interested in looking at my trading strategy and see what I'm doing. Ether says, how do you hedge micro trades? Well, if you're on my trading platform METC, you can go long and short on the same coin. So if you're on hedge mode, you can go long and short. So if I think Bitcoin's going to go under this moving average or come down, I could be shorting Bitcoin. But at the same time, I could be longing Doge in case Elon tweets. I hedged earlier XRP. I did Bitcoin short and I had XRP. They both went up. But I waited until Bitcoin was completely overbought to start that short. For XRP, I longed it way down here when we got the fake news. And then we had real news come out later. So it even helped my position. You can't find me on METC, Ether. I don't do copy trading. Copy trading will get you wrecked. Especially you don't have the same cross margin. You don't have the same risk tolerance. Copy trading will get you wrecked in a heartbeat. So I don't do the copy trading. I don't want people to get wrecked doing that copy trading. Ooh, ETHW is also pushing up here too. I've done over 52 scalps in the last 5 days, so I'll try to think about something for like some regular scalps, but right now like we're bull mode, so I'm taking profits where I can, but eventually I'm going to stop taking profits and just get a nice position and hodl. Nice futures position, $0 liquidation, max leverage, hodl. Probably next time we get completely oversold, but I've been very generous drawing these buy blocks over to YouTube. Multiple days. I put the YouTube short up there as well. Multiple days been doing those buy blocks. YouTube was very appreciative. They like that type of content. You guys think this crypto regulation is bad? It can be bad, but it can also bring in over $1 trillion more to the space, double the market cap in a matter of weeks. So sit back, enjoy the ride.
And especially if we do make a new low, like that'll be the first time institutions would have jumped in at that prices, like that between 10 and 20K, right?
Yes, sir.
Like,
And I've been trying to tell people this. Everybody that wants Bitcoin at 10,000, they're all not going to be able to pay 10,000 for it. They don't realize that though. You have a baby frog, Christine? My frog's big. Oh no, we have a blackout. I'm joking. My frog. This frog doesn't even eat, and look how fat it is. Oh, so you have a snake. Wow, the frog can play the piano. Very impressive. Let's go back to the charts. Yeah, this is Ethereum tattoo from October 31st, 2021. Halloween tattoo. XRP is getting a little bit more buys up here. XRP is getting a little bit more buys. That frog did way better than me. Like, I don't know, these fingers. I think it's the fingers. See these small like, this is like the frog. The frog has it down way better than I do. All right, crypto. Let's see what's going to happen. Bitcoin's already parabolic SAR uptrend again. I'll be right back in a minute, YouTube. I have to use the restroom and get some more drink. Let you guys chat with each other for a few minutes. Wow. Looks like XRP came back up. Alright. Liking what I see. What do you think, YouTube? You think XRP is going to keep climbing? Oh yeah. So XRP was trying to climb up one more time there. Lots of these cryptos are trying to rip faces off of the shorts. I wonder what the bears are going to do when we touch 17K again. Are they going to push Bitcoin down further? There's very possible a scenario where Bitcoin dips and XRP just comes up through this liquidation block. But look how condensed these shorts are for Bitcoin. Wouldn't surprise me to see $100 swing up for Big Daddy Bitcoin. ETHW is not getting the same love, getting a little bit of sell pressure on ETHW at these levels. These tacos are something else. These tacos are something else. I almost took a big bite into this taco. Let me show you what I just saw. So this taco, look closely, that's a big fat piece of garlic. Doesn't that taco look yummy? Garlic and shrimp, a little bit of guacamole and some onions. No cilantro, no lime. I don't eat cilantro. I have a gene where cilantro tastes like soap. That was a whole clove of garlic. I don't know why it was sitting there inside of the taco, Christine. It wasn't that bad. It was cooked. If it was not cooked, that would have been very bad first bite of the tacos. Might have gave me the wrong impression. Yeah, cereal's okay. I don't like cereal too much though. For the Bitcoin bet, you guys want to see my Bitcoin bet? So let's go to my Discord real quick. I did make a Bitcoin bet. Oh, I don't have Discord on here anymore. Okay, so it's a little bit awkward. So for the Bitcoin bet that I put in Discord, so to clarify, if Bitcoin isn't above $15,750 on February 20th, 2023, then I will get the Bitcoin tattoo on my face.
Make it a Bitcoin.
Uh, I'm not even going to consider the design until we get to that date.
Corn cob wrapped in Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm. I'll think about it, but I don't think we're going to go there. If Bitcoin's not at that price level and I lose the bet, I'll let Discord members draw the tattoo and I'll pick the best one.
Was the Ethereum a bet as well, or was that? I couldn't remember the story from last week.
It's for my Halloween costume on. That's why I got it on Halloween in a rush. I'm not a big fan of cilantro though. Can't eat it. It tastes like soap. It's very easy to chill and relax in these early days if you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, you take profits too soon. You see price goes up 3% more. You buy a little bit higher. After you buy there, we drop by 5%. It's gonna be very brutal times. All right, somebody edited Caroline's face onto Richard Hart's body. Why is the image zoomed in like this? What? They put Caroline's face on Richard Hart's body. My God. That's brutal. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh man, let me put that in memes channel. I knew right off the bat that was Richard Hart's body with the Louis Vuitton and Gucci, all that stuff. It's hilarious. Oh man. Brutal. Someone's transferring a lot of crypto around right now. Lots of crypto moving. 50 million USDC from this one just came from Kraken. Wow. Kraken deployers are moving a lot of USDC around. Very interesting time for them to be moving around USDC.
What site do you use to see all the transactions? Like, do you have a main? So I know there's a few places you can see, but
That was on
just
Well
the most
Alerts.
reliable one.
Yeah, that was on Well Alerts. I'm trying to. I'll. There's a lot of blockchain analytics that show when stuff are moving around. So I guess companies like Well Alerts, they get data like that and then they just put it on Twitter. But it's a little bit delayed, that's for sure.
Say well alerts. I'm just trying to find on Google.
Well Alerts is on Twitter. Here, I'll send you a link, and then they have a website. Or I'll put it in Crypto Talk, okay? Crypto Talk channel.
Thanks, bro.
ETHW is still getting buys up here. Bitcoin's getting some more buys coming in here, by the way. Bitcoin's getting some buys for sure. XRP is also ripping up again. one thing that I'm really hoping for, I'm hoping that Binance will list ETHW on futures relatively soon. I think that's one of the hedges that I'm really, really hoping for. If that happens, I would be very happy. Like, that would be a nice hedge right there. I'll be back in a little bit. Well, probably tomorrow. Getting a little bit late. Welcome to the channel, Mr. F. Thank you for the loyal. It's getting a little bit late, so I'm probably gonna sleep a little bit soon and continue the trades tomorrow. What are you guys doing, Discord? You guys in any trades right before bed, or are you gonna go to sleep? Get up early for that PPI data tomorrow. Pew pew pew.
I'm at XRP. I got XRP and Bitcoin.
Did you get really good
Soon as it gets
entries?
back. Uh, 16,680.
That's after Bitcoin's been
Yeah.
pushing for 6 hours.
Well, I was at work.
Definitely not a bad spot to go long. I hope you have a good stop loss in case we wick down.
Yeah. That XRP, I don't even know what it's doing. They've both been up the whole time.
It's morning where Mr. lives. Ether says Bitcoin dumps without you. That's interesting. That would be very interesting if Bitcoin were to dump when I'm not here. Looks like XRP is about to liquidate some high leverage longs here. That could drive the price down by 1% very fast. Maybe even down by 5% in a very short time frame if these longs are over collateralized and cannot defend their positions. I don't know what the exchanges are doing. I think the exchanges are just trying to get more money. Bitcoin's starting to get a little bit of sell pressure here as well. I saw it yesterday, Ether, but I don't trade it. I didn't want to touch the token. You guys have a good night, and say it again. Christmas came early, so good luck with your trading. Don't use super high leverage during this time. Play it safe. Watch your charts. Get very familiar with how things are moving, because I think this is the beginning of the bull market. Today is day number 5, in my opinion. Other people have different opinions, but I think this is day 5. Many of these cryptos that I followed have been technically up by more than 20 to 30%, some up 200%. Bitcoin's lagging behind. If you guys want to trade futures, try it out. They have demo trading as well. Put that link in the chat. You can do demo trading, but I'm going to step away from charts. I'm going to go probably listen to a podcast or something while I'm relaxing, and then I'll come back later, check on some of these positions. Multitasking.
Thanks, Tim.
Have a good one, bro. Thanks heaps, man.
Later.
Later, YouTube.
Rock on.
Still a goodbye.
With the piano.
I love it.
All right.
Nice push up. Bitcoin and Dogecoin.
Oh yeah, shit is ripping.
Would not be the worst time for Mr. Elon Musk to put down one of his famous dog tweets.
Pop out of the woodwork somewhere. Come on, Elon. You know you want to do it.
We knew Tame never left.
You saw me moving my mouse, right?
I think he's in a live stream right now, or it could be an old one, but it says it's live. Ark Invest.
No. Those are YouTube scams. Let's
I thought so. I've seen it so many
Yeah.
times.
Those are scams. And for everybody listening, like, look at the shirts they're wearing. It's literally every video is the same exact shirt for this person. So, like, Jack Dorsey is not wearing the same tie-dye shirt for a year and a half.
Wait. He might sue you for slander if you say that. Rumor has it he is wearing the same tie-dye t-shirt.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I take back what I said. I don't know what shirts anybody's wearing.
What's the point of these live streams?
To scam people.
Well,
That's what they're doing. They're scamming people.
Yes. It's a total scam.
They tell people that if you send them 1 Bitcoin, they'll send you 2. Stuff like that. It's a big scam. There's people that fall for it, okay? I do the same thing at a gas station. I tell them, now you do this at a gas station, you get shot. When I was a kid, I played RuneScape, and people would be like, "Hey, give me your money, I'll double it." That's how I know that this stuff is a scam. Man, is everything pumping or what?
Pop it.
When are we gonna get the breaks?
Nice retracement on Matic at the moment. It's having to pump now. Just broke through the 50 on the 5 minute.
We just broke above. Bitcoin's about to break 16.9 if it continues on this path.
There's like a lot more longs than shorts right now. The lick levels for the 5 months.
All those short liquidations trying to get their money back from yesterday.
A lot of the bears come out. They get liquidated and they buy up here at the top.
It came. I'm still in that original Matic long from when you first mentioned it.
At 85, around 85 cents. Great.
I just think it's funny. I've weathered the storm this long. For good or bad, I could have made more money by getting in and out. But
It's okay. You got paid for holding that position, I imagine. You're in profits.
Well, I've been playing. I got a spot bag that I moved in and out with.
Hey, Tim.
Hey.
On your chart there with Bitcoin and Doge, are there large gaps there? Right where those new crosses came in? See how there's gaps right below those?
Like underneath, but look at this.
We see.
We're about to be in the 50 times and 25 times for Bitcoin. That's a lot of cash right here that's going to get liquidated. Like we're going to go.
It is.
We'll go all the way to $1,700. We'll go all the way to $17,000 on Bitcoin up here, and this is going to pull Doge through this liquidation block. And Doge is around 9 cents, and then that's for the beginning. There's another big block where they started shorting Doge up to 9.5. So it could get really scary for the bears tonight. These bears could get wrecked. They don't know what hit them. I don't see too many bears defending their positions either. That's how we were able to just keep busting up. A lot of these shorts are getting wrecked. My God, look at ETH busting heads down here. Woo! ETH is printing. My God almighty, look at ETH. We just made another local top for ETH at $3.88.5. It's pushing. ETH is pushing.
And Mexi is giving me like $20 or $25 in futures, like free money, and I've done nothing for it. I'm so skeptical.
How did you get that, bro? Because I tried to get mine, but I haven't sent
I
it.
got no idea.
Did you deposit anything?
Oh, of
No,
course
not yet.
I've deposited stuff. I'm sorry, cutting you off.
You say you
I
did
thought you
nothing.
needed to do. Well, I thought you needed to do 500 USDT in order to get the 25 and the potential $1,000 bonus.
I mean, maybe that's it. I can't remember how much I've lost on 200x.
The YouTube.
I was playing around.
YouTube's about
Sorry,
5
go
to
ahead.
6 seconds delay, so your prices on charts and my charts are going to be different for one. And then two, if you're looking on let's see the future prices are going to be a little bit off than spot prices. So you have to look at that futures chart. Man, ETH is busting up here though. Right now would be a great time for an Elon tweet. Well, the candles are moving fast. Keep an eye on the order books, Ether. I'm looking at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's not $200 off on Met-C. Future prices are going to be about the same in perpetuals.
Ark, what's up? Bless.
Hey, not too much watching these crypto prices rip off the faces of bears.
I see you have a new contender, XRP. What's going on?
No, SRP, we put it on the chart sometimes, so they had some bullish news about the lawsuit earlier, so Coinbase is going to be able to help defend them against the SEC, so that's good for XRP.
Copy.
I don't see a straight line on my chart, Ether. Refresh your screen. ETHW is up a lot right here. ETHW is ripping faces off of the bears. Bitcoin's, oh my god, Bitcoin on the perpetuals is high as fuck on Met-C now. Ether, it's not, I'm looking at the Bitcoin Met-C. I'll take a screenshot. It's 16881 right now. I'm telling you, refresh your screen.
You called him Ether.
That's their name, right?
I know.
Ether? Ether?
Ether. It's Ether. It's Turkish.
Oh, it's not like
Ether.
Ether like Ethereum?
Well, no, not in Turkish. It's Ether. But I guess when you pronounce it in English, it's Ether. It's almost like Ether. Ethereum.
They're trying to tell me that the Met-C price is off on Bitcoin, but I'm looking at the chart because I have futures. So 16,869. It's like $2, maybe like $2 to $3 off. They're having problems with their charts. It's holding a refresh.
Yeah, Coinex was doing it all day long. It's, sometimes they can't handle the weight of the orders coming in. He said Ethereum. So he named himself like son of Ether. Ether. Ether is Turkish too, but his true name is Emrah. Okay, I get it. Ethereum.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
I'm great. I'm watching all these shorts get liquidated.
Hey,
Yeah,
my name's Kirita. I just joined the Discord, so I just got your invite, Tame.
Hey, welcome, Kiritai. Welcome to the Discord.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you, bro.
You guys want to see something beautiful? Look at the DXY chart. I'll pull it up for you guys. DXY.
Hey, Tame. I just noticed on Matic, it's got a huge amount of buy volume on the 1 minute, and it looks like it's just growing.
Yeah, Matic had that partnership with Nike over the week. So as crypto is getting more bullish, Ukraine is talking about their opening up for peace now. China said they're not going to invade Taiwan. So Matic with that bullish news from Nike and stuff, it has potential to go up. And then the DXY is bleeding down. See, the DXY is bleeding down, which is helping crypto push up here. A lot of people happy right now.
But I've been listening to you for several years now, when the first Dogecoin craze started happening, and ever since then, I've been getting a lot of tips from you. Like, I've been trying out that zero liquidation strategy that you were talking about. So I've always been trying to keep that in mind, doing my futures trading on MEXC and just trying to keep my liquidation at zero essentially.
Yeah, if your liquidation price is low and you can weather the dips, that's the ideal scenario. You don't have to have it exactly at zero. You can have it like for like Doge, for example. You might be able to get away with having it around 1 cent. But zero definitely feels a lot safer, right?
Oh yeah, because if it drops down, all I got to do is just wait for it to come back up.
Definitely.
You only charting on Discord? Because I keep refreshing the YouTube and you're not coming up. Like, it's just your charts sitting there. But if I go on Discord, I can see what you're doing.
Just go to my channel, youtube.com/tametheark. You might be looking at the old stream.
I'm on the day 5.
I know, but I had one earlier. I might have to go back and delete it. Let's go. I'll put it in an announcements channel.
So Tame, you're thinking on day 7, Solana's gonna pretty much get all those liquidations.
No, that's on the 20th. November 20th, Solana gets those big sells. No, day 7, something else happens. I'll talk about when day 7 comes. But day 7 is gonna be a wild day. Don't want to miss it. Would not be a bad time for people to start researching ETH-W as well. Not the worst time to start researching ETH-W.
You guys want to jump out of this loan and call it a night? What the heck is that? Hob-nosed skunk. Okay.
What's up?
Christine says she saw a hog-nosed skunk on her door.
Man, that's Cupcake. She's moonlighting on the YouTube.
Doge is pushing up really crazy up here.
Matic's finding support in the 5 minute and it's about to have a pump.
My Doge order filled at 8695. Perfect.
Was that spot buy on those or what?
Yeah, I just chucked it in there.
I think the interesting thing today in the Twitter Spaces, even Richard Hart realizes that we're about to have a bull run. It's very interesting since he did call Bitcoin on the top. He did say that he is waiting for Bitcoin to go to 10K though, but if he thinks we're going to turn bullish soon and Bitcoin never goes 10K, I think Pulse Chain can come out a lot sooner than people are expecting.
Boy, that guy has a lot of ego, don't he?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that though. Like,
he kept calling people stupid, so that's wrong. You stupid people! I told you stupid people. I was like, I mean, he said it more than three times. Like, give it a break, dude.
well, a lot of those people were calling him a scammer while promoting FTX, so they deserve
Isn't
it.
Richard Hart? Isn't the project gonna split the market cap?
It's not going to split the market cap. No. Not all those things will count in market cap. Who's getting rich in this bull market? Who's handling this transition from bearish to bull very well?
I mean,
We all have been. We've been doing awesome.
My futures are doing good, but I can't get to my spot.
The only unlucky thing is all those FTX holders, though. That's the really big downside. Ironically, if crypto pumps a little bit more, maybe Sam will have that money come out of thin air. Because they transferred a lot of crypto to other places, they could have secretly been making another exchange somewhere as well. Or at least like trading these moves during this time.
You know what I learned about Dick Hart or Richard Hart there? Is that he started off by sending out or creating all those emails where he'd send out like hundreds of millions of emails. Remember, you used to get junk email stuff? And that's where he used to charge companies a bunch of money, and that's where he started off. Couldn't believe it.
It's pretty interesting.
Oh, hey, Tim. Did you see Miss Hobar's? Do you follow Miss Hobar? I might be pronouncing his name wrong, but so Elon replied to Matt Wallace and pretty much Hobart said he's a scam. Be careful, and then and then Elon replied like, "Oh, that's not good." He called him, what was it? Psychopath? No, not psychopathic. I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
I don't know. I had to close the Discord streaming. I don't know why. It's eating up all my bandwidth, and I have fiber internet. It's weird. Richard did a lot of things. He used to fix air conditioners. He used to install speakers in cars. He did all kinds of stuff.
No, but where he made his like first like millions or like a bunch of money is sending out tons of junk emails and like learning how to charge companies a bunch to send out their advertisements around Christmas times and stuff. You know, I just did kind of brilliant, but didn't ever realize it. You know, junk emails way back when AOL.com.
Yeah. For some reason, the YouTube is getting slaughtered. YouTube is getting slaughtered while we're pumping, right? But YouTube can't see this. It's like a black screen, which is an error message.
No, Christine, he called him psychopath. Psychopath, a person who acts obsequiously towards someone important in order to gain advantage. Oh, I was so happy. And then they wouldn't let him get on the Billy Marcus's spaces today and speak. Oh my God. There was so much hate on Wallace. I was having fun.
Well, yeah. A lot of people don't like Matt Wallace. He showed a lot of garbage to the Dogecoin audience who he lured in, so.
Man. Good, he deserved that shit. I've disliked him since last year.
YouTube is like being weird for the stream though.
Hey Tim, what do you think about Matthew Perry trying to shill Litecoin all the time in Shiba?
I don't even know who he is.
He's the guy from Friends.
I don't know.
Basically another YouTuber who's trying to say that they can burn enough Link coins to get it back up to $1. I doubt that's ever going to happen.
I'm trying to figure out why the stream is getting low quality, but I don't know. It didn't start having this problem until Doge started ripping.